Welcome, everybody, to the Fibre Friends podcast. I'm Cheryl from My Needlecrafts.
Hi, everybody. I'm Louise from Wildflower Wool.
We know who we are.
We do know who we are, right?
So we're back to Zoom in again.
Yeah, I think we're going to be. This is our podcast format for the foreseeable
probably the
future.
next couple months, I'm guessing.
Probably, yep.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. This works, right? We're lucky we've got the technology. We're lucky that I was able to figure out the technology to make this happen is the long and the short of it. Hey, but speaking of technology, how cool was last week's podcast?
That was cool. That was fun.
It was a lot of fun, right? Having some of our Fibre Friend viewers join us live, and we got to see everybody and chat with them. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I think
it definitely was.
We'll have to do that again, I think, at some point. Maybe we'll we'll find I don't know. Well, I was gonna say find another special day because that was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve
morning. And think of when I was gonna say it had to be a special day, but it doesn't have to be a special day, right? It could just be a whenever we feel like it kind of day.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see, because that was a lot of fun. And I think we had a nice small group, so everybody could chat when they wanted to, or just sit and knit and listen in. It was a lot of fun. Super lot of fun. So it is the new year, and we've kicked off the year with our hat challenge. So yes, look at this, I'm modeling my hat. I mean, full disclosure, I did cast it on in December, right at the end of December, but that's okay. I finished it in January, and it's a hat, so I'm counting it in our challenge.
It's great.
Yes,
that was your New Start Monday for 2 weeks ago?
Yes, the last week of December, because I wanted to come into the year with a finish. So last New Start Monday of the year was this hat, and I had it finished for the first Monday in January. So I am just carrying this whole vibe of being a finisher right through.
Yay!
I am, but I counted up. Oh, I can't remember how many hats. I had done a few hats, maybe 5 hats or something last year. I did a year in review Monday night, and I was shocked. I almost did not do that because I had felt that I didn't get a whole lot done this year. I don't know. I felt like I hadn't finished anything. And then I went back and I scrolled through my Instagram account, and I found out I missed a couple of projects. So my numbers are a little off. I think there's maybe like 5 more, but I had 67 starts and 45 finishes.
That's pretty good.
I was shocked at it. Totally shocked me. And the fact that I finished 6 pairs of socks.
Last year you did?
I did.
Wow.
And I did not even know that. If you had asked me how many socks, I would have said, I don't know, 3 pairs, and been like really bummed that I had done so badly because I wanted to do 12. But I did 6.
Well, that's okay.
I know, what a surprise. So this year I'm going to try to keep a better tally. Oh, if anybody watches my New Start Mondays, this Monday, stay tuned, because I'm going to have all my new organizational tools. Remember when it was the live during, right? And I showed my
on Christmas Eve, yeah,
my new whiteboard and the big year-to-date calendar. And I had all planned out this past Monday after New Year's. I was supposed to have had the day off, and I thought that'll be perfect. I'll get all my calendars organized, my projects organized, and then I had to go into work. So I didn't have any of that ready for Monday's podcast, but it will be ready for this Monday. So I'm feeling organized. I'm feeling like, well, what are we? This is day 7, January 7th.
Yeah.
So 7 days into the new year, and I am still feeling organized.
Yeah. I can't believe we're a week in already, because you know what? I haven't even taken my Christmas tree down yet.
I haven't taken all of mine down yet either, because again, that was going to be my Monday, last Monday, when I had the day off. That was going to be my kind of clean up Christmas, and that didn't happen. Okay, I should not have taken this hat off, should I? Now my hair is all messy, but look at this.
It looks fine.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah,
Can you see the stitch pattern on there?
I kind of can. It's cool.
It is
It
really
looks,
it has a really deep textured rib. So it's pearl, basically a purl 2 knit 1. But the knit stitch, you're always either you're increasing it or you're decreasing it. So it takes a little bit of time because it's not as quick as just to do purl 2 knit 1, purl 2 knit 1, because the knit, you're always doing something, but it makes it really interesting, and it gives it really, really nice texture.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I really, really liked it.
It looks nice and warm.
Actually, it is for an acrylic. It is. It is impeccable, impeccable. I have not used it before. I had a few balls in my stash, and it's not bad. Not bad.
Who's that made by? Is that a Bernat?
No, it's a Loops and Threads from Michaels.
Loops and Threads, right?
Now, it's not bad knitting. Like it still has that kind of plasticky feel. Is that what I want to say? Like it kind of squeaks a little bit when you're
The squeaky texture.
Yes. But I had a lot of people tell me that you have to wash it and dry it, and then it softens up really, really nicely.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So, but it was, I would knit with it again. It wasn't bad enough. It was definitely nicer than the Red Heart Super Saver. But then I got told too, I'm supposed to wash the Red Heart stuff too, and it will soften up and be a little bit nicer. So I may try that again. But I have not washed this because it started to snow and I finished it. So I just wore it.
You bought two different balls of that, did you not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is the green camo, and the other one was a green camo tweed, and the other one was a white tweed. So white with like little brown flecks, which is really pretty.
Oh, you should knit another hat.
I think I will. Maybe this weekend I will. But I like it. I've been wearing this one all week. It's been great.
Yeah, it looks good on you too. I like the green.
I do too.
You did you show us your other hat last week?
I think I did, but if I did not, I haven't.
You should show us again because I love it.
I know. Look at this one, you guys. So this is Christmas Chronicles 2 beanie. It's available on Ravelry. The designer is Nikki Knits, and it is fantastic. Like, look, these cables. It's great.
I really like it too.
Yeah.
I'm not usually a fan of reverse stocking it, but I kind of like the way that looks.
I really like it. There.
I might have to knit that one too.
It's nice. And it's the pattern is super well written. It's written out in a chart, or it's written out and it's in chart form.
Well, that's good because I don't like following charts for like knitted patterns. Like color work, yes, no problem. But when it comes to like remembering what the symbols mean, I'd rather just read the line. Yeah.
See, and typically I'm the opposite way. I find the chart easier because you can just look at the symbol, and I find when it's all written out, usually it's so many knit 10, knit 2, purl 2, knit 5, purl 1, knit, like it's just like so much it's hard to keep track. But this pattern, I actually found the written instructions easier because you have such nice wide spaces that it was pretty, like it was chunked, and I found it easier to remember through the written. But she gives it to you in both, so you can just pick whatever you like.
Good. So is the cable, like the stitches that are moving, is it just 2 stitches that are moving at a time, or is it 1?
There's 3 stitches all together. So yeah, you've got,
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 3. and every row you're moving. So it's an interesting knit. It's an easy knit. It's nice. Yeah, I would highly suggest it. And we are actually giving away a pattern. This pattern is going to go to one of our ornament knitter winners.
I started a hat too.
Did you?
I did.
Which one did you start?
So excuse my terrible printout because I was running out of ink.
Oh, so you get the
So I got all the lines.
it's like
Anyway, it's the Myra hat. And it's designed by Sasha McDonald for Knox Mountain Knit Company. And our friend Trish gifted this to me, I think last year.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I started knitting this. I can't remember what day.
You were knitting it Wednesday. I remember. Did you start it Wednesday night?
I started it like early maybe last weekend. I can't remember. Maybe Monday. I don't know.
Oh no, the days are all blurred. That is really pretty.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about it actually. So I'm knitting. So the pattern calls for a DK or light worsted. And it's knit on a 3.75 millimeter for the ribbing and 4.5 for the body. So I had this yarn, I can't remember, I might have showed it a long time ago that I had thoughts of doing a hat, but I am doing this. So
that's pretty.
This is a fingering. It is, I meant to look this up before we started and I forgot. Critium handmade on Etsy. And I don't know if she is still dyeing yarn or not. I think she's from the Toronto area. Her and I did a bit of an exchange. I did some bags for her and she sent me, I think 3 different skeins of yarn. I know the one I already made socks with a long time ago, but this is like 4 or 5 years ago. So anyways, yarn from my stash. But I love this purple and it's got little specks of like a rusty orange in it and like some yellow, and then there's like pink and a dark purple. And then the mohair, this is mohair and silk.
Ooh.
And it's 76% super kid mohair, 24% silk, and it's the sugar bush.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Drizzle, is that the yarn? I'm guessing so. And the color for this is monsoon mauve.
Ooh.
Just looks like purple to me. So
somebody got creative there. Monsoon
very
mauve.
fuzzy. So yeah, that's
really pretty together.
That's the 2 I'm knitting it with, and it's coming out a lot more to the purple than the pinkier tones.
That mohair is really adding a lot of purple color.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought it would, I was hoping it would stay a little more to the pink side because my coat's kind of like a more of a pinky purple, but that's okay.
Oh, it looks
I really love this pattern and it's super easy to follow, and yeah, so I can't wait to try it on. My needle's too small.
Well, I'll post a picture of the pattern in here, and then we'll put the link. We'll put the link down below for all of these patterns that we talk about. For
I like. I'm gonna knit another one of these after I'm done.
Ooh. So
I already want to knit another one. I have some gray Barocco vintage left over from my close to you. No. Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what you said. Yeah. Close to you.
I think so.
So using up stash yarn, that's a good way to start start the day, start the year off, right? Using some
Yeah.
stash. That is super pretty.
Yeah, I love it. I'm excited about it.
Well, there has been a lot of people posting hats in the Facebook group. So the Fibre Friends Friday Night Knit In group, our Facebook group, there's a lot of activity in there this week, and people have been posting pictures of the Alaska hat they've knit.
Yes.
That hat is stunning.
I know. I have it in my library.
I think
Actually on Ravelry. So you never know. I might have to knit that one too. I'll have to find 2 yarns for it.
it's pretty. I think a lot of people have got that one in their library, in their queue, and there's somewhere. It's like on everybody's radar, right? Because it is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's been out for a few years, I think.
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
not new. It's not new.
No.
But it is really nice.
Now I got
And-
mohair everywhere.
You got a little fluffies. So somebody had also posted, so I'll put the Alaska hat picture in here. For those of you who don't know, probably once you see the picture, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen that everywhere, right?
Yeah.
That would be a fun one to make. And somebody posted the barn, barn loft. I think it was called barn loft hat. And it was a color work pattern and it looked really fun too. So I shared that link in the Facebook group. So I'll put a picture of it here. And then I'll put the link down below for that one too. If you want some inspiration. Cool. I didn't even look at all the details on any of those, if they were fingering or worsted, but yeah, we can just go check them. If you like the look of them, then you can go check out all the details and then go look through your stash, right, what you've got. Yes.
Exactly.
I found another hat when I was sorting through all of my finishes for this year. I found this one up here. I thought,
oh, that looks like a nice big bulky hat.
It is. It is what it's knit out of Thick and Quick, Lion Brand Thick and Quick. And I know I used a 7mm needle for the body of the hat and probably like a 6.5 or something for the ribbing. And yeah, it's nice and warm. And
I think I remember that when you made that.
I knit a whole bunch of these.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did a different cast on. I can tell I did not do a long tail for this one because it's not quite as stretchy. But it's snug. Does that make sense? It stretches with some, it's snug, but still has some stretch to it. But anyways, yeah, I remember these are quick hats to knit. And they're nice and warm too. Just a little bit of wool in them. I think nice. I'll put this one in my closet and start wearing it.
You should.
Yeah. Now that
looks good on you.
Now I have all these new hats, I'll have to start rotating them through.
What is the colors in that? It looks sort of creamy with a little bit of maybe towards a brown or an orange.
Yeah, it's called Jam Cookie.
Okay.
There's a little bit, you're right, it's kind of a beigey color. It's a little darker in person than I think it's showing up on the screen. It's more, yeah, like a yellowy beige with a little red and kind of gray.
Yep, I can see them good now.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty. I liked the color, even though it's got that red in there, because red's typically not my color, but I liked it. So
it's not screaming red though.
No, it's just the little pops. And I like that. I like it.
It looks good.
Yeah. So in this, I mean, super chunky or super bulky yarn, knit up really quick. So there's lots of, well, not lots. I don't know how many entries, but people have been posting in, I cannot talk today. So people have been posting in the Ravelry thread for the hat draw. So it's fun to see everybody's pictures coming up. People are whipping out hats quick this month.
So do you want to see some other stuff I'm working on, or do you have something you're working on that you want to show?
No, show yours first.
So yes, last week I showed my last week I showed the beginning of my socks.
Yes.
And I had just like barely, I wasn't even done the toes yet. So
Oh, look at all those stripes.
yeah, it's so fun. It works up so quick. Well, I think striping sock yarn goes fast because you're like, ooh, I'll just knit another stripe. Ooh, one more stripe.
That's right.
So yeah,
That's
I've
pretty.
almost got 3 repeats done.
And that was the Area 51 yarn.
The Area 51, yeah,
That's nice.
in the colorway Witch.
I have some of that yarn. I need to find my skein because I have got a Bridgerton colorway, and Bridgerton I think is coming back in March. So that sock is going to be that'll be my March sock because I want to cast it on when I watch Bridgerton.
Oh, there you go.
I have a plan.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one to come back too.
Yeah.
I know I was very tempted to order some more of their yarn because she had a little sale on or something.
Yes.
Like post New Year.
And you
but
did. You showed restraint. Oh well, there will be.
I did
be
because I keep reminding myself I have 2 bins in my Calyx shelf full of sock yarn. So I mean, it's nothing compared to your big wall there, but
I know. We gotta
my
work.
one bin is full of like Croy, like manufactured sock yarn, and the other one is full of all like hand dyed stuff. So I'm pulling from the stash this year.
That's good. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? You bought it because you liked it, so you might as well knit.
That's right.
Exactly. Good plan. Well, I started a sock this week. Where is it? I mean, it's just a start because Jocelyn and I had our check-in last night. So that meant after Monday's new start, I had to immediately go to my projects that Jocelyn and I were supposed to be working on for our check-in, right? So my sock is just a few rounds in here with some ribbing.
Oh yes, this was your Monday start, right?
And Monday start. And it is a pair of socks on this bag. Well, it's going to be a pair of socks on this bag.
Oh, what ones are you doing? The blue ones, right?
Blue ones, yeah. These guys
so
right here.
What color are you using for your color work then?
Oh well.
So is the cuff is striped on that? I'm seeing, is that the cuff?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do pink and green stripes.
Yep.
And then where that navy is,
yeah,
and it has little kind of like yellow flecks in there. I think I have a navy. This led to a whole big discussion Monday night about Stellina.
Oh,
because I had pulled it. I had forgotten that I had this 2 skeins of yarn that I had from the Loving Path were just had Stellina in them and not nylon. So when we were chatting Monday night and I looked at the tag and I'm like, oh shoot, this doesn't have nylon. And so then some people were saying, well, Stellina maybe takes the place of nylon. Stellina is yeah. And I was kind of like,
I've heard people say the same thing, that the Stellina adds some sturdiness to the yarn. But then on the other hand, when you think about it, the nylon is spun right in with the fiber, right?
Yes.
In your sock yarn. So I think your would wear out and leave just your Stellina. That's where my thought goes on that.
Yeah. And I've always been very cautious of it too. And typically if I'm buying wool for socks, I won't, if it doesn't have nylon, I wouldn't get it. But I had bought those 2 skeins originally for a shawl, but that has not happened yet. So they've just been sitting in my stash. And then I thought, the colors worked for what I wanted for the color work sock. But anyways, yeah, so I'm kind of the same way. I just think, no, if it doesn't have actual nylon in it, I'm not going to use it for socks. So
Now I have one pair that I have knit out of a superwash that does not have nylon in it. And I have not found that they have wore out at all yet. And I made them a couple years ago. But that being said, my socks don't get, like I have 25 pairs that I rotate. I wear them for 2 days and then I get a new pair out, right?
Right.
Why am I making more? She says, why? Because I love them all. Yeah, so I was a little leery of that when I first knit them, and they're actually holding up pretty good.
Okay. Well, that is good to know. Yeah.
But I've never wore out a pair of socks yet. I don't have any that are wore out or have holes.
Well, that's probably because exactly what you said. You've got so many that you can just rotate them and they don't get worn.
Yeah.
But
because like really with that many pairs of socks, like I think I wash them all like once a month.
Yeah.
So if it only gets wore like 12 times a year, they don't get wore out very quickly.
They will last long. Well, then that's good. And I know I've heard some people they kind of say like, it's like, yeah, if it doesn't have nylon, oh well, so what? I'll wear it till it wears out and then I just need a new pair.
Yeah. Or you could just darn them or whatever with something with nylon.
That's right. But anyways, so I actually I messaged Debbie from the Loving Path and I just asked her, I said, like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you recommend this? Because we're, having this, I put up a poll on my Instagram stories to see, and I said, some people are kind of mixed on what it is. And she's agreed with exactly what you said. And what I was thinking is that, yeah, she said, no, it's not as strong as the nylon. It's not spun right in. So she said, yeah, she wouldn't recommend it for something.
Yeah, not meant for that kind of wear.
No.
I have 2 skeins of Stellina yarn that I've got from Debbie that I haven't knit yet. So, but they're so pretty.
I know. And these have been in my stash for a couple of years. And yeah, I know. And I was kind of excited to knit with them. And then I was like, oh shoot, they won't work. I mean, I guess I could have just put it in the leg, not on the foot, but
yeah.
Anyways, I found this is the benefit of having a well-stocked stash, because I found colors very similar to the shades of kind of a tealy and a yellow that I wanted. I found another light blue and yellow in my stash. So
yeah.
Well,
that's good. Well, I don't think they're going to look the same as the ones on the bag. Aren't the ones on the bag all blue?
Well, yeah, they're blues and grays. So, but yeah, I don't know. I had 5 colors kind of all picked out. And so I wanted a blue and a yellow to go with my other colors.
I think I have to remake that bag with the orange trim to list on my site, because I don't think too many people really like it with the pink band on the top, because I've hardly sold any. And, I thought that, it's a sock knitting bag with socks on it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't love that.
Well, I love it with the orange on there.
Yeah, me too. The more I see the one I made you, the more I think I need to make another one with orange and replace it.
Yeah. Somebody will want the pink eventually.
Yeah. Well, I'll just offer options.
Exactly.
Options are good.
Oh, I'm just excited to work on this again, since I had put it down for the last few days.
I've been doing a lot of knitting this week, kind of because I finished my cross stitch project.
Oh, well, you better show us.
That I've been working on. I'm at my last 5 stitches. So I don't know if it was because I needed a little bit of palette cleansing from, working so hard on my Christmas cross stitch project, or that I just needed a break from stitching, or I don't think I needed a break from stitching. But
I don't think
I
you
just
ever
wasn't
did.
sure what I wanted to work on next. I had, I showed a few patterns back, leading up to Christmas that I wanted to do this year for the holidays, but my gnomes took up the whole last couple of weeks of the holidays. So I didn't do them, and now I don't really feel like working on anything Christmas. So I'll put
No.
that stuff away for now, and I decided to get something else out. But here's my final reveal, and you guys ought to tell me what you think, how I should fully finish this. I'm thinking I might just frame it in a black, like a really narrow black frame, but
That is beautiful.
I hope that it's coming in clear.
It looks good. The colors are nice and bright, like that red and green. I love those, the shades, the colors you use. It is just yeah, really, really vibrant. Love it.
I used all the called for colors from the pattern.
Okay.
And my hand-dyed fabric. And I just love it. The snowflakes all pop so nicely on the dark background. And
yeah,
I just love it. I love it. Can't stop staring at it. So yeah, I have a bunch of leftover fabrics. I'll have to find something to put on the other half.
that's gorgeous. And you dyed that fabric too, didn't you?
I did. It's an 18 count Ada, and I dyed it with Rit dye. And I used, I think, black with a touch of blue in it. And then I over dyed it with the pearl gray just to darken up the modeling a little bit. Yeah. Just really thrilled with how it turned out.
Yeah, that was good.
And that pattern, sorry, I showed it. I didn't bring it. Soda Shop Designs on Etsy, I believe, and it's called Tree Delivery. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I like that. That's a fun one.
Yeah,
that'll be nice.
I love it.
That'll be nice to have up on your wall next.
Look at that little lantern.
I just love everything about that. That the three gnomes are all a little.
Look at this guy with his little reindeer outfit and his red nose, and he's got a little tail. Just love it.
Yeah, they're all fun.
Love it. I love it. So yeah, I finished that up on Sunday, I think, maybe Saturday. I might have finished it on New Year's Day. I can't remember, but it was, yeah. I didn't quite fit it in for the end of the year, but that's okay. It's done and I love it and I want to finish it. Yeah.
So what other project, what did you start? What new cross stitch did you start?
I didn't start a new one. I am
you're
revisiting.
back?
I'm back to my Modern Folk Embroideries 2021 stitch along, and it's called The Fruit of Plenty. So I finished, every month they released a different section, and I got done as far as so January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and I'm now working on August, and there's a house in the center here. And this is how far I've got.
Wow.
So last night I did all of this section here in the dark blue.
Squirrel. Is that those are squirrels around it?
Yep.
Okay.
Squirrels. There's a little baby squirrel. Yep. So there's a little bit of vine work over here to do. Just a little bit. This is the edge of the page is like right here. So there's a little bit of this vine work to do, and your initials go in these two sections here.
Okay.
You can see on this one they got W's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So my initials are CB. So I just haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do there yet. And
will you put your initials in, or are you going to swap it out? Squirrels or flowers or something in there again?
I think I'll put my initials. We'll see. So, and then I'm going to do for the houses, he gave you options. There's 5 or 6 different options for different houses. And of course I didn't bring it in here, but like this is a couple of them. I know I'm not supposed to show charts, but you know, the type of house. I think there was a barn and anyway, the one that I chose is a birdhouse with 2 birds, just because I love birds. So
Yep.
I'm like, you know,
That's
I
totally
like houses too, but so I'm going to do the birdhouse. So I'm hoping to have that done like this week. And then I can move my frame over and get on September's. So then I only have 4 months of pages left to do. I'm going to finish it this year.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. I can't wait to see progress on it every month.
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
so should we talk about our ornament challenge that finished?
Because we have winners to pick.
We have winners. We've got 3 lucky winners. 2 winners are going to be able to pick their own pattern, and the third winner, one winner, I don't know which one we'll do, is going to get the Christmas Chronicles hat beanie pattern. And then maybe they'll want to whip one up for this month's challenge.
I want to whip one up.
You should. You should.
I should.
I may even knit another one because it was a lot of fun. And I'm
worsted weight, right?
It was worsted weight. Yeah. And I did mine. This one here was done out of Leo and Roxy Americana.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
I think I like everything about your hat. I like the color and.
Yeah, I do too. I really, really like it. Love it. Okay, let me put my sock down.
I really think I should just go buy some worsted weight, some hand-dyed worsted weight. Maybe I should go look on Vicky's site, her
yes,
Songbird Fibers maybe, and see what she has in worsted. Or
well,
I really like to go to Little Red Mitten, but you know, everything's
yes, we're kind of, I know
I'm trying not to go in stores. I'm trying to stay away from people.
Well, you can do online orders and porch pickup and stuff. Yeah, so you don't.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll let me come pick it up, because she is local to me. She's like only 20 minutes away.
She's very close to you, isn't she? Absolutely.
Yeah. Now I want to go shopping. Now I want to look.
There's some yarn at Knit Stitch that I am interested in. So I think I may go on her website and see if I can do a pickup.
That's nice and close for you. I haven't been to her new store yet.
I was in there once. I mean, that was just, yeah, it's been very tricky for yarn shops to be open, and this has just been really challenging.
Yeah, they are open, but capacity limits are really low.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. That's a good thing.
Yes, absolutely. So we had 3 pages of winners for our, 3 pages of entries for our ornament challenge. There was so many fun projects. I was thinking maybe.
So can you get Ravelry up on your end, and I'll do the picking?
Yes, you do that. I've got it. I'm looking at Ravelry right now. Will we do the first winner? We'll get the hat pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So this person, okay, so do you want to pick a number, and then I will find who it is, and then we'll put their winning project up here on the screen for everybody to see.
Cool. So between 2 and what?
2 and I forget. Let me take a peek again. I think it was around 60.
60 right on.
60 right on.
Wow. All right. So this is for the Christmas Chronicles 2 hat pattern. All right. Hey, Google, pick a number between 2 and 60.
46.
46.
46. All right, let me see. I'm so excited. I'm like, who is it? Oh, there's some pretty cross stitch. Oh, I'm at 40, 44, 45, 46. It's a gnome. It is, oh, it's Jennifer.
Yay!
Jennifer ends. Jennifer, congratulations. Yes, you're gonna get the hat pattern. This one.
Yay!
Okay. So Jennifer, I will contact you and I will get you that pattern. So this gnome, so I will put a picture up in here. This looks like the newest Imagine Landscapes gnome knit along that they did for December, I think is what this pattern is.
Oh, cool. Has it got the little loop on the top of the hat?
On the one that, yes, it does. Yeah. It's really cute. Yay.
Right on.
Okay. Okay. So now the next two winners, you guys get to choose your own pattern.
All right. Hey, Google. Pick a number between 2 and 60.
43.
43.
It's not making me go too far. Oh, okay. Now, this is something I wanted to talk about. Okay, oh my goodness. It is a Christmas ball. And it is Linda.
Yay, Linda. Congratulations.
Yay. And then, okay, so let me go back here. So her ball, it was yellow and green. I love the colors that she used for this. And she has knitted around a plastic ball, plastic ornament.
Oh, okay.
So I want to know, there was a few people that had done balls like that. And I'm like, I tried it and it was too fiddly. So I want to know what the secret is to do that so I can do it again next year. Anyways, Linda, we will have to chat. Congratulations, Linda. Send me a message on Ravelry what pattern you would like.
Yay.
Okay, so one more.
We'll pick one more.
One more.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Pick a number between 2 and 60.
Oh.
57.
57. Ooh, let's see. Okay, I gotta go all the way to the end here. Oh, I know which one this is. Okay. This is Katherine. This is for one of her gnomes. Katherine did a ton. I think she did a total of 9 gnomes. So Katherine.
Wow.
That is fantastic. So I will see. I will put a picture. I will go back into Facebook because this is one of the entries that I added in for Katherine. So I will find a picture of her gnome and we'll put it here on the screen so everybody can see it. There were so many fun entries. You know, everybody did such a fantastic job. There was, like, I'm just scrolling through here. There was a little mini hat. There was a few entries of gnomes. Oh, those stars. See, there's another knitted ball around an ornament. There's so many cute. There was cross stitch ornaments. Beautiful. Oh, this one. Wendy did a little gnome and then she knitted a little red sweater. People just got so inventive. And I saw 2 people did a little crocheted Grinch. And I am thinking I may need to know how to do this for next Christmas.
I may need to find out that pattern too because my daughter loves the Grinch.
Well, yes.
Trying to be quiet so she doesn't hear me. She got Grinch slippers and a Grinch t-shirt for Christmas, and she already had Grinch pajama pants, so she was all decked out.
That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, see, and there's more snowflakes were entered and little mini stockings. You guys did fantastic. Kind of covered all the bases with ornaments. It was lovely. Like so many fun the little mini mittens, little mini sweater. Oh, there was a few elves were done. Somebody was working on Arna and Carlos, the little sweater, mini sweaters for the, I think like 24 for an advent calendar. Those looked really cute. So much fun. And just think, oh my gosh, and this one here needs special mention as well, that hedgehogs, and they were knit out of the green tinsel yarn. And
Oh my.
that was Paula's entry, because you know I am like in love with that tinsel yarn, right? So it was just so much fun. And really, before you know it, we will be back around to doing ornaments again next year, because we're already in January, which means we're only 11 months away. And Christmas back, we'll be back around again. Which kind of leads us to, oh, there's this, I'm still scrolling, that star topper. Oh, so pretty.
I found a couple of stars that were in my library when I went looking for hats the other day that I had forgotten that I saved. And one of them was like a 3D puffy ornament.
Yes. Well,
a knitted star one. Yeah.
Well, this is a nice big one on this on the top of the tree. You know what I made? I made just yeah, we'll have to make note of these for next year for reference. There was a really cute, who was this? Okay, Allison. Allison did a little basket with knitting, like little tiny balls of yarn and little like toothpicks or something for knitting needles.
Oh,
Really
that sounds cute.
That was really cute. I know. I mean, everybody just did fantastic. So well done, everybody.
The dog wants outside.
Well,
he's not so patiently pawing at my leg. So while we've been chatting, I was getting some messages on Messenger from Patty Meyer. Is it Meyer?
Myers, yeah.
Yeah, she's sending me some patterns, and I just wanted to share this one since we're doing hats this month. If you like a bears, this pattern's called Unbearable Hat, and it's on Ravelry. But look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Is that not cute?
If you've got a person to make that for, yeah, somebody who likes bears, or yeah,
I would just make it for me.
That is fun. She finds all kinds of great patterns.
She does. She sent me a whole bunch all in a row.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, there, I'll have to put some links out into the Facebook group so everybody can take a peek at them. That's awesome. Yeah, so winners. Okay, so everybody send me your pattern choices on Ravelry, and then we will gift you those patterns. And hat knitting goes right through till the end of the month. February is our sweater challenge month, which will be exciting.
It is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Start a new one, finish an old one, work on one you're having your whips, or
anything goes. Now, Jocelyn and I are doing our 2-week sweater challenge.
Yeah.
We are going to start. So you guys have options. If you want to take the whole month to do your sweater, or like Cheryl said, if you've got a couple of whips, you could take the whole month to finish off both of them. You can start a sweater February 1st. And I guess, we're 2 days short on February, aren't we? Oh, maybe we should yeah.
That's okay.
Those 2 days could be important. If we had really thought about that, we should probably have picked a day that had 31 days, not 28.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys are doing 2 weeks though. We're doing, we're doing over the whole month is knitting sweaters.
Yeah. But if you want to take part in the actual 2-week challenge, We are starting Thursday, February 10th and going through till Thursday, February 24th. That's our 2-week. And Jocelyn and I will be podcasting live all 3 of those Thursdays. So actually every Thursday in February, Jocelyn and I will do a live podcast.
I'm thinking that maybe I could do one of those bulky weight sweaters that I've been working. You know, my color work one, I'm going to finish it. But I'm thinking I could maybe do the cream one if I can find a yarn that I like.
You can.
The substitute.
Cheryl, I did it. I did it. So really, I did it and I worked. So it was just evenings and weekends, but the bulky weight yarn.
It knits so fast.
Yeah. So Jocelyn and I, so it was a 2-week bulky knit sweater, but you know, you could do, if you think you can do a 2-week sweater and worsted weight, you can do whatever you want, right? Try and get a fingering weight sweater done in a month, whatever would be a challenge. And of course you don't even really have to plan to get it finished, right? If you think you want to take the whole month and do as much knitting as you can on the sweater and get 3/4 of it done or half done or get a good start.
Yeah.
It's all
just enjoy it.
Exactly. So keep that in the back of your mind. You can start thinking about patterns. You can start thinking about yarn. You've got time to do porch pickups or online orders or whatever for your sweaters. It's going to be fun. Now, Cheryl and I were talking about the March. We're coming around almost to the year mark where we started doing these challenges. They started in April, and it started out over Easter weekend doing a 3-day sock knitting challenge. That's how our challenges started out. So March, we do not have a project for March, do we, Cheryl?
No, we do not. We had thought about a few things, but we're not entirely sure. So we just thought we'd leave it up to you guys to maybe give us some ideas.
Yes. So comment under the video here with what you had thought. I mean, what you think. We had tossed around the idea of cowls or scarves.
Yep.
We had talked once about doing a market bag challenge or kind of any bag, beach bag. Ooh.
Or even a wool felted bag. That would be cool.
That would be fun too. It could be, I mean, there's all kinds of projects, things. I'm sure people will have wonderful ideas. So we kind of, whatever gets the most votes down in the comments is what we will put in for March. So put your thinking caps on and
we've definitely evolved from doing our little weekends or 10 days to now whole months. So yeah.
So that gives us a chance to do a little bit bigger projects or more than one project. You can kind of incorporate some gift knitting. Like maybe we could even start thinking about Christmas gifts in these challenges, right? Would be good. For sure. You know, if a market bag comes up and you initially think, oh, yeah, I don't know if I would use that. But then you think, oh, maybe my daughter, my sister-in-law, my mother, my aunt, that could be a great gift idea, right? And so we can kind of do 2 things at once. You can try a new project, try some new techniques, knit along with us, and then get a gift out of it at the end.
Sounds like a plan.
It does, doesn't it? Yes. Wow. So much. I can't wait to see what we end up with March.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. So I'm going to try. Do you know how many more hats you're going to try to do for January? We're only at January 7th. 1 weekend. We still have 3
Oh, yeah. Well, I can probably knit a couple more for sure.
I am thinking I came across a pattern. So one of my, not resolutions, but kind of one of my goals for this year. I'm guessing Gilly wants back in.
Yeah, it's okay. Keep going.
So one of my goals for this year is I want to read more. So I don't know if I want to read a book a month. That might be stretching it a little bit, but I want to do some reading. So I found a book. It's a knitting mystery book. And that is going to be my book for January. It's been on my bookshelf forever. So I thought perfect time to read it. And there was knitting patterns in the back of it. And there was There was a pattern and I'm pretty sure it was called the 3-hour ribbed hat. So I don't know.
Oh, well, there you go.
So whether it's 3 hours or not, but it sounds like it must be a pretty quick knit. So I thought, oh, I just may try whipping that one up too. Ribbed hats are always good. They're good to fit anybody. And 3 hours, I'm thinking, I like that. I could make a whole ton. Maybe I'll time myself and see if it actually takes me 3 hours. We'll see. Great stuff. So do you have any other projects? Do you have any sewing? Do you have any bags to show?
I don't. Well, I had, I could show you this. It's not, so a few years back, I had, there was a new, I can't even remember whose pattern this is that came out. And I had on my radar to make some sort of like backpack type bag for a while. And this one came out, and so I made like 3 of them, and I still have all 3 of them. I think 2 of them are on the website. And this one, I had trouble coming up with straps for it because whatever I had didn't match. And I tried to make some out of the canvas and they were too thick and whatnot. So I ended up, I had gotten this cotton cording. So, but.
That is really cute. That is really cute.
Aren't they cute?
I love, and the zippers and I love it.
Yeah. 2 little pockets on the front. And then there's another pocket on the inside.
Wow.
So they're not real wide at the bottom, but they do have a box bottom. It's just not super, super wide. But yeah, drawstring top. Yeah, and you just they're great. I love them. So I was just finishing up putting the cords in this morning in this one. I'll have to take some pictures and put it up on the website.
I really, really like that.
I know. I love this pattern. These are like, this fabric was like deep stash, like over 10 years. Cause I think I bought it back when the girls were really little and I was going to use it for like a little dress or something. And then never did, but I just love them.
It's really sweet.
Yeah. Look at these little kitties.
Oh, little kitties. I know.
She's got her little doll.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, yeah. Little backpacks. Could hold some cross stitch in there because you could fit a Q frame or a Q snap frame in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the only bag I got sitting here. I am going to
I'm glad you showed that.
Yeah, pretty soon. I had a whole influx of orders right after the new year, people spending their Christmas money, I'm guessing. So once I get those all out the door, I'm hoping to have a little time to a couple of new projects because I want to add some zippered cross stitch bags to the shop, new style of bag. Yeah, well, I have lots of my customers knit and cross stitch, and they've asked me, will my Q snaps fit in this bag, or would this be appropriate for cross stitch? So I thought I'd come up with a style of bag and then offer it my other linen prints and stuff. So
that's exciting. Okay, I can't wait to see those. You'll have to make a prototype up and
hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to get a prototype done. I want to do a zippered outside pocket. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is something to look forward to.
Wheels are always churning.
Coming up with new ideas.
Yeah. And I got some scrappy I want to do some scrappy quilted bags too. I just bought a walking foot for my my beast back here.
Ooh,
so pretty excited about that.
Okay.
And a free motion quilt foot. So I get to play.
That all sounds fun.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it for shop news.
All right, that's good. Great. Well,
I'm
thanks
hoping to
everybody.
have a really good, these are coming along really fast. So I'm hoping
Are you,
I
are
can get
you,
some good progress.
okay, progress. You're not predicting a finish?
No, goodness, no. But my knitting mojo is strong right now. So
Good. Okay, then keep knitting. Knit those
that's
socks.
right.
Finish that hat. I know. I have high hopes for this weekend too to get lots done.
Yeah.
Wait and see. Okay, everyone.
All
Well,
right.
thanks you so much for watching. Congratulations to our ornament winners. And yeah, post your pictures if you get hats finished. Post them in the Ravelry thread. If you are somebody that does not use Ravelry, post it in the Fibre Friends group. Tag me, and then I will put your entry in for you.
Yay.
I know, so much fun. I think this is just the start of what is going to hopefully be I'm going to backtrack that. This is the start of what is going to be a fantastic knitting year, right?
It is.
Lots of finishes, lots of starts, lots of fun new projects.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we will see you all next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.